This slide shows the first page of the Underlying Characteristics Checklist Early Intervention Form from the Ziggurat Model by Ruth Aspey and Barry Grossman. We'll discuss its use over the next few slides. I suggest that you, to get a feel for the UCCEI, as we will refer to it, access the link on your slide to get a better view of
The
it.
Ziggurat Underlying Characteristics Checklist Early Intervention includes the following, and we will call this slide the UCC-EI. It was developed specifically for early learners aged 3 through 72 months. It will assist in discovering underlying deficits and help in development of a comprehensive program. The systems on this checklist describe behaviors and characteristics that may be exhibited by young children with autism spectrum disorders. The Ziggurat UCC-EI looks at the following areas: social, restricted patterns of behavior, interests, and activities, communication, sensory differences, cognitive differences, motor differences, emotional vulnerability, and known medical or biological factors. Later in this workshop, we will learn more about the Ziggurat model. You can find the book and Underlying Characteristics Checklist through the Autism Asperger Publishing Company at www.asperger.net. The UCCEI also includes an individual strengths and skills inventory to help us be sure to look beyond the child's challenges to his strengths and skills.
The Ziggurat model is not a specific strategy, but rather a framework for comprehensive planning. It allows you to use multiple materials while providing systematic program implementation. One can also use the model for progress monitoring. This is not a daily data collection tool, but rather allows educators to use the checklist at the beginning of programming and at other times as needed. The beauty of its use is that it addresses the characteristics relating to autism, not just the surface behaviors and skills. At this point, you should take some time to read the article, Planning a Comprehensive Program for Young Children with Autism Spectrum Disorders. If you did not previously download, do so now. To quote from the authors of the Ziggurat model, the Ziggurat model is designed to address true needs or underlying deficits that result in social, emotional, and behavioral concerns. As such, it is designed to help parents, teachers, speech pathologists, psychologists, occupational therapists, counselors, school administrators, autism consultants, and others to design in-depth, individualized interventions that work with this population. Those using the Ziggurat model will have the tools to develop programming addressing sensory differences and biological needs, reinforcement, structure and visual supports, task demands, and skills to teach. The model is hierarchical in that all areas must be addressed in order, with sensory differences and biological needs foundational and skills to teach the last consideration. We are often tempted to start with teaching skills when it is actually more important to deal with the lower levels of the model first.